Good morning. Sorry, I always turn the heating on and then I start filming, and my boiler is literally right here, so sorry if you can hear that. It's still early, but I have already been up and about this morning and I'm ready for breakfast. So this morning I'm gonna have a sausage bagel. These are the Hex sausages. I've never seen a 6-pack before. These normally come in a 10-pack, and I feel like, are these bigger or are my eyes deceiving me because it's a smaller pack? Do you know what I mean? And then I'm gonna have that with a hash brown, and I'm gonna have a caramel latte, and I cook these in the air fryer. They come out so good. Let's make breakfast. Here's my breakfast. These Hex sausages are definitely bigger, by the way. I mean, only by a little bit, but still. Oh my god, I look so tired. Do you know what, right? Some mornings I wake up and I look half alive. Other mornings I wake up and I look like this. And I feel like I had a really good night's sleep last night. So I don't know why I look half dead. Got my latte. That's probably why, actually. Haven't had my morning coffee. Also, guys, I've been toying with the idea of getting a new sofa. As much as I love the way this sofa looks, I want a bigger sofa. And originally I was like, I don't need a big sofa. I don't think it would look right in the room. I might just map out the floor and see. But I do still want a black sofa. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's mine, and that's all that matters, because I live here. And we all know I waited 6 months for this. Well, actually, I didn't wait 6 months for this sofa. I waited 3 months for one sofa, and then it come and it couldn't fit in my flat. They couldn't get it through the door. So then I had to order a sofa that the arms could be removed so that they could actually get it in my flat. Then I had to order a second one. So the whole overall process took 6 months, and it was very stressful. And I lived on a sofa bed. No, not a sofa bed. A blow up sofa. That's right, blow up. Actually a joke. Let's try the hash brown. In my last video I was speaking about the McDonald's waffles, and I had loads of comments from people saying try the Aldi hash brown waffles. So next time I'm in Aldi, I'm definitely going to pick them up. Just like a little bit of classical music or something would be really nice. And oh my god, I took a sip way too big. Anyway, I've got a busy morning, so I probably won't stop for a snack, but if I do, I'll see you then. If not, I will see you for lunch. Hello, we're back in this spot, and I was actually going to go out for lunch today, but my boyfriend stayed around last night and he made himself some chicken, or some extra chicken, for lunch to take to work with him today, and he left it in the fridge because, well, that's just very standard for him to forget about stuff. So I'm now going to just have that for lunch, otherwise it's going to go to waste because I've already got something for dinner, and you know me, I'm funny with chicken. If it's not new, I can't eat it, and it's only been cooked last night, so I can handle that. I don't really have anything to go with it, that's the problem. Apart from my bagel thins, which I had for breakfast, and you know what? It's what I eat in a day, and this is a real representation, okay? I'm basically having the same thing I had for lunch that I had for breakfast. And I mean, I could go out for lunch still, but that would just be a waste of money and a waste of food, so don't hate me. I'm gonna put a bit of mayo in it and a bit of peronaise. This chicken was very tasty. This is a, like, what are they called, like the shake and bake bags from Aldi. Anyway, yes, I'm just gonna slice it and put it in my bagel. I've sliced the chicken up. I was gonna say I could put cucumber in it, but would that taste disgusting? I don't have any other salad apart from cucumber. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I had to add a whole lot of cucumber. Also, I ended up swapping the peronaise for a bit of mustard, which I don't know, is that a weird combo? But I'm gonna try it. Just in case you guys are wondering, I'm not actually ill. I'm very well at the moment. This is me without a speck of tan. I'm actually starting to blend in with this part of the wall, so that's great. In my last video, no, was it my last video? In one of my videos, I started talking about Love Island. I've just got this gut feeling that it's going to be shit this year. I'm sticking with it, but I just don't think we're going to have a lot to discuss. I feel like it's going to be dead. Let's try this with the mustard. That actually tastes very nice. It does go. I don't know if it's my finest idea, but it does taste good. At the weekend, I went to go and watch the Whitney Houston movie, And guys, I loved it. I kept crying throughout the film. Jay kept looking at me. She was like, again? And I just can't help it because obviously I know how the story ends. It was a really good film, but the ending, which they obviously ended it in that way due to respect out of the family. But if you've seen the film, like, I expected the ending to be like, you know, really emotional and really raw. Obviously I didn't expect them to recreate how the ending happened. But yeah, I don't want to ruin it for anyone, but if you've seen the movie, what did you think? How did you think it ended? The film itself was amazing. I just loved it. I really recommend it. And also, I'm one of them people that can't really watch long films because of my attention span. So I have to put how long the film is on my phone. But because we were running late to the film and it was a manic rush, I just didn't even check how long the film was. And it went on for hours and I actually stayed interested the whole time. Normally, if I do forget, I have to Google to try and work out what time it ends. Although, another theory that I had is maybe it's not my attention span. Oh, it is my attention span, but maybe I enjoy films more when I know how it's going to end. Because I'm like that with books. Sometimes with books, I think, why am I like reading this when I could just quickly read the end? It's actually quite bad. So I have to like skip forward a bit in books just to quickly, you know. So maybe it's actually more of an impatience thing. If I'm reading a book, yeah, and I feel like this page has got no relevant information, you know, when they're just telling a random story, I'll just like skip forward a few pages. Because I'm like, I ain't got time for this. I just want to know how it ends, okay? And that's why when I get into a book, I read it really, really quickly because I want to know what happens. Oh my god, oh no, it's gone everywhere. My cucumber just went all on the floor and it's got hair stuck to it. I don't know why I was balancing that on my knee anyway. Maybe because I knew how the Whitney Houston film was going to end, I wasn't like trying to, in my head, rush through the film because I was so impatient to know how it ended. Does that make sense? Or is that just making sense to me? Normally for me, when I think of cinema, it's quite a slog. I think, oh God, I'm not in the mood to concentrate. But because I really enjoyed seeing that, I was like, I want to go to the movies again. That was actually quite fun. So me and my boyfriend are going to go and see another film. I don't know if it's out yet. I think it's either just come out or just about to come out. We watched the trailer and it looked really good. It's based on a true story. Anything based on a true story, that's it for me. I need to go and see it. Because then after I can Google it, I can look at the real characters, read up more. I just feel like it's so much more engaging when it's based on true events. And it's based back in, like there's this certain era. I don't know what the actual like era is in terms of the years. But you know, like The Notebook or Benjamin Button. I love films that are set in that time. And anyway, this film is about a boy who was murdered in a racist attack and his mother released photos from the attack, or maybe it was how he looked after the attack. I'm not sure because I haven't seen it yet. And yeah, and basically it's about like changing history and like opening people's eyes to the attacks that were happening. Yeah, I'll let you know what I think of that. Am I turning into a film critic here? That bagel was beautiful. So I'm actually very grateful that he left his lunch at home today. Anyway, I will have an afternoon snack. I'll see you guys in a bit for that. Here's my lunch dessert. I've cut up some apples and a bit of peanut butter. This peanut butter's gone hard. And the drizzly peanut butter that I have doesn't taste the same. What's it gonna be? I still am yet to try. Oh, am I yet to try? Well, if I have tried it, I'm not a convert, but peanut butter and Biscoff. Look. I meant to say apple and Biscoff. Right guys, it's time for dinner and I'm making dinner tonight. Also, I've been at the computer all day, so my eyes, and I forgot to use my blue light glasses, so my eyes are looking lovely and red. Anyway, for dinner tonight, I am going to be making dinner. This is one of my favourite dinners until one time I had it and it gave me chronic sickness and shits whilst I was at work in London. But still, nonetheless, I still love it. So I'm going to be making chili con carne, and I don't know if I've ever made it. Like, I'm 99% sure I've never made it myself. So just following a random TikTok recipe, very easy, so I'm sure I'll be okay. So we have the mince and then all of the spices and flavouring, whatever. We've got salt, pepper, smoked paprika, hot chili powder, oregano, onion granules, cumin, a beef stock, tomato puree, lazy garlic. I also need to get my onions out of the freezer, and then I have some kidney beans and some chopped tomatoes, and basically you just bung this all together. here's my dinner. I've added a bit of cheese. I added some tortilla chips on the side. And look, I've still got all of this left, which is definitely enough for another 2 portions, I would say, that I can put in the freezer. Have one tomorrow, one for the freezer. Taste test. Ugh. That looks horrible. Oh, why is it hanging off like that? Sorry about that. Oh my god, that is good. A little spicy. So I've finally taken the time to, you know, get my thoughts together and think about what I want to achieve this year. As I always say, I'm never going to be a cook. Like, I don't enjoy it enough to cook my meals multiple times a week. I am going to ensure that I cook at least once a week, which I know sounds ridiculous, but whatever. It's time for dessert, and I'm going to have a chocolate protein pudding, and then I'm going to put some whipped cream and strawberries on top. I did also see people melt this on TikTok and dip strawberries in it. Love Island is about to start as well, so I've got my Love Island snack. This protein pudding from Aldi, by the way, is honestly so good. It's just like, I don't actually know what to compare it to. You know, like the Pots of Joy from Cadbury's. I feel like I've cut my strawberries too big. Really random question, and probably isn't something that anyone cares about, but I've just started to get in my own head about stuff because I looked in the mirror and I was like, you actually look dead today. You look like a zombie. And then I was thinking, I haven't made any effort today with the way I look. So everyone who's watching the video is gonna think I've made no effort. It's just a shit video. Oh, I don't wanna put the video out. Just then, before I started preparing my dessert, I was thinking, no, I don't wanna put this video up. Is it something that you guys notice? Like, does me making no effort appearance-wise make you guys feel like I've made no effort with the video? Or is that just like a psychological thing in my own head? That whipped cream on top is adding something to that. I feel like I'm having a proper calorific treat dessert. Note for next time though, definitely cut my strawberries up smaller. Anyway, I'm going to wrap the video up here so I can eat my dessert whilst watching Love Island. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I've just put some under eye cream under my eyes because I was looking so tired and making my eye go blurry. Anyway, as I was saying, please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next one.